Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a Chinese Zodiac reading for those of you who resonate with the dog, okay? In order to find out what your Chinese Zodiac is, I will provide a link down below in the description box for you to enter your information so you can find out what your animal is, okay? So this is for the dog, and general as always, it's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this what makes sense for you, release what doesn't make sense. If you're interested in obtaining your own personal private reading, that info is down below as well. And of course, I will include a link to all of the decks that you see here today. All right, guys, so let's take a look at that. What's coming in for you in 2021 based off of your Chinese Zodiac, the dog, okay? And this is not based on the Chinese New Year. I just wanted to clarify that. This is just my own interpretation of what's coming in for you in 2021 based off of your Chinese Zodiac animal. Okay, so let's get started here, guys. This first deck is the Spirit Animal Oracle. This is by Colette Baron Reed, and then we'll go ahead and grab a card from the Energy Oracle cards deck. This is by Sandra Ann Taylor. So let's begin. And of course, cross watchers are certainly welcome. All right, guys, so let's start. What is coming in for the dog? Angels and spirit guides, please. What is your first focus card here? I'm guided to this one. We have Turkey Spirit. Give with gratitude and grace, okay? And, you know, that doesn't just mean give materially. You could certainly give of your time, of your energy, of your presence, of your heart, of your love, okay? And there's the number 61 there. That could mean something to someone. Could break down to a 7. Sevens in tarot specifically focused on having faith on a particular situation, having faith in yourself. And as I've mentioned in quite a few of my readings, I'm not well versed on numerology, so if there are any cards here that have numbers on them, you might want to look up what they mean, okay? So let's go ahead and continue and see what else is coming through here for the dog. Let's grab your second focus card here. Okay, I'm guided to this card. We have adjacent possibilities coming through here. So basically what this is talking about is letting you know that you have many options. You've got many unconsidered options perhaps that you could take a look at somewhere during the course of 2021. Okay, so if you are in a stagnant situation, whether this applies to your love life, whether this applies to your career choices, whatever it is, where you're not feeling any sort of movement, maybe you're bored with where you're at in your life, know that there are other options that could certainly present themselves to you. But also in the meantime, since we do have that Turkey Spirit right next to it, and as it says, give with gratitude and grace, I feel it's also very important to be grateful for what you do have and to be grateful for where you're at this point in time in your life, okay? So that's where we're at with those two decks. Let's go ahead and add some additional insight here for the dog. We're gonna grab some messages from the Spiritual Journey to Ascension deck. This is by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. So the dog, and we've got the Turkey Spirit coming through. What else do you need to know? Angels and spirit guides, please. What are the messages for the Chinese Zodiac, the dog? Okay. We have divination. Okay, some of you guys might be heavily into watching readings such as this one. You yourself might be very gifted in reading cards or any other form of divination to be able to figure out where you're headed in life. So if that's something that you relate to, that could be why it's coming through for some of you. Tap into your inner voice. Definitely pay attention to your intuition this year, what it's telling you, especially when it comes to particular choices, life-altering choices and decisions that you are facing throughout 2021. whether that pertains to your love life, your other relationships, your family, career, money matters, your health, whatever it is, okay? Pay attention to your gut, your inner voice, your intuition. We have solitude, alone in peace. So what this is telling me here for the dog is that some of you might need some alone time, some much needed space as well, to just be able to be alone. And as it says, alone in peace, that's what brings you peace. That is what puts you in this space of gratitude, perhaps. Being able to just have some quiet time to figure things out for yourself. We've got the dream journal coming through as well. Some of you guys could certainly already be doing this. You have a dream journal. You remember your dreams. You jot them down. You write them down, whatever inspires you. Or this is something that you might want to start doing. And also a reminder for you to continue on your pursuit of obtaining your goals, your dreams, whatever it is. This is interesting because this is another card with a reference to peace. It is this peace that will help propel you forward. Because maybe a part of your past energies and where you've been, maybe life's been a little bit crazy and chaotic for you, but 2021 represents something way better and more peaceful and tranquil for you. We've got flow. Okay, go with the flow of where life is taking you, and don't try to move too fast or make any sort of hasty decisions. And as it says here, sometimes you just got to be able to spend some time alone to be able to come up with a better plan for yourself and to not have so much chatter and chaos going on around you. You know, so it does say easy does it. Just tread lightly and see what is in store for you this year. Look at that. Keep your circle small. Sometimes when we have way too many opinions, too many people putting in their 2 cents into the direction that they feel you should go, or certain actions and decisions that you need to make, at the end of the day, it comes down to you. The choice is yours. Nobody else really has a say in the direction that you go. So as it says here, keep your circle small. You know who it is that has your back. You know who it is that you can rely on. Your friends, your family, your circle. Make sure that it's tight and that you know who it is that you are surrounding yourself with. People that you can trust and that will be there for you no matter what. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some additional insight from the Illumination deck. This is by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. For the dog, what else do we need to know for 2021? Angels and spirit guides, please. We have inadequate. Okay, so if that's how you're feeling, maybe this is why you need this space of solitude, alone in peace, to be able to kind of just reassess where your mind is at so that you can get out of this energy of feeling inadequate and knowing that part of your journey forward is to help you restore your self-confidence as well as self-love for yourself. Financial problems could be an issue for some of you. Okay. That does not mean that that's the whole year for you. If that's where you're at right now, part of this movement forward is going to hopefully improve that area for some of you. And also part of these adjacent possibilities could improve your financial status, especially for those who might be unemployed and looking for a job. That could be contributing to why there are money issues here. I feel that's temporary. It's time, okay? It's time to create some sort of action here, to do something. And again, follow your intuition, follow your gut. It's time to do something here, to create some sort of action in your life. But maybe some of you are feeling really insecure, which we already picked up off of that. You're feeling inadequate. You know, this could be you saying this to yourself. It's like, I've got so much I want to do this year, but I can't seem to do it. I can't seem to find the ambition or determination or the drive to be able to take that first step to make things happen in my life. And that, I feel, is why some of you guys are spending time alone to hopefully get yourself into a better mental headspace to where you can feel like you can do things. Okay, because it does say determination here. So don't give up on yourself. We also have confusion coming through here. And it is this peace and alone time to help you get rid of this state of confusion, because that's what's going to help you be able to assess the direction that you're going or where you want to go, to come up with a different plan, to clear the clutter in your mind so that you're not so confused about the direction that you are meant to go. What else, please, for the dog? Angels and spirit guides. Some of you are definitely carrying some heavy energies. This might even be carrying forward from 2020, if 2020 was a very challenging year for you personally, because this card does say feeling rejected. And so here you are feeling rejected, inadequate, you're confused, you're not quite sure what it is that you need to do. And that's why this card right here is so crucial, because this is what's going to bring you the peace within yourself to make better decisions and choices this year. And then we've got fear, okay? So lots of heavy emotions and energies that the dog is carrying forward for now. But I don't feel you're going to be in this energy for the remainder of the year. It's going to eventually shift. This is simply acknowledging where you might be at this point in time. And a part of your growth here is to get you moving forward away from these energies so that you can see the value within yourself. And it comes down to self-love, truly being able to look at yourself and loving what you're seeing. Look in the mirror and love the person that's staring back at you. Look at this. This could also be the year for you to find a life partner. Okay, so if that's something that you're afraid might not ever come your way, it certainly can. You just, as it says, go with the flow of where life is taking you, because part of that journey could lead you to this person. Okay, so better to get the heavy emotions and energies dealt with in the beginning of the year so that you can have a successful 2021. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. I wanted to use my modern day Seers Tarot and Oracle. This is tarot with a twist. It includes new Oracle messages as well as new court cards, in addition to all of the traditional ones in a regular tarot deck. So let's see what comes through from here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the dog. Chinese Zodiac, the dog. What else needs to come through here? Look at that. You've got the Ace of Cups, which is amazing. First of all, and it's interesting that I've already mentioned that self-love is needed here for the dog, because the Ace of Cups, that's what it's about, being able to fill your own cup of love, to find love for yourself first in order to find the love that you're looking for in somebody else. This is the year for you to have a new beginning, new relationships for some of you, okay? That your love life will improve and get better. And that you could certainly find somebody, since we have that card, that life partner, somebody that you will experience that deep connection with. Okay? So don't give up on yourself when it comes to your love life. For some of you, this could be a new love. The Baron of Air represents divine masculine energy, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or this could represent your own energy if you happen to resonate with the divine masculine air energy. This is somebody who's well educated, financially stable, extremely intelligent, somebody who loves a great conversation, very outgoing, friendly, reliable. This is someone who's loyal and a very protective father figure, a parent, a loyal spouse. Okay, so this is either what you end up finding somewhere during the course of this year, or this represents you and a new beginning that you can have in love. And some of you could make a connection with the Duke of Water. This is the divine masculine representing Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. A very gentle person, a gentle soul, someone very sensitive, very charming. They have a very calm demeanor. This is somebody that is very soothing to your soul, somebody that can uplift you, gets along with everybody, very considerate of you, your family, your friends. They're a good listener. Okay, also somebody who's very loyal and dependable and a very loving father figure. So you've got some choices here as far as love and romance between these two individuals. Okay, and we have, interestingly enough, we've got quite a lot of representation here from the court cards for the dog's energy. This is the Duchess of Earth. So a lot of the new court cards coming through in this reading so far. So now this represents the divine feminine, picking up off of Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So we're reading for a large number of people here, so take whichever one of these court cards represents whoever it is that you're gravitating towards. This could either be somebody that you're focused on in your life already, or it could represent a new love, a new beginning with a connection that you make. So the Duchess of Earth, representing feminine energy, as I mentioned, another loyal person. As a mother figure, the Duchess of Earth represents that best friend type parent. This particular person is a social butterfly, very popular, loves nature, very expressive eyes, very attractive, beautiful not just on the outside but on the inside as well. This is somebody who can be soft-spoken, has a beautiful smile. Okay, so any of these court cards could certainly represent your person or a new love. And then we've got the King of Swords coming through now. Okay, so the King of Swords, more air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra coming through again. And the King of Swords is known to be very rational-minded, very routine, structure-oriented. Okay, father figure as well. So any one of these court cards could represent you or your person. We've got the Emerald of Water also coming through, and it does say, and it's interesting how it's falling right next to this card, because this card says flow, easy does it, and now we've got the Emerald of Water, and it starts off by saying it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. I could not have planned that if I tried. Wow. So it's time to go with the flow of where life and love want to take you. Being rigid and closed-minded prevents you from growing and finding the many blessings that are meant for you. Remove stagnancy, stubbornness, and stalemate type situations from your journey. Exactly. Love yourself. There's that reference again to loving yourself. Love yourself enough to see that you are a gem with so much to offer to the world and to the one who is meant for you. So it's very important this year for the dog to go with the flow. Get rid of that stagnant energy. You've got some choices that will be presenting itself to you this year. And then we have the Red Rose, which is great because, again, this can represent new love for some of you, but it could also mean taking things to the next level in regard to a particular love connection that you might be focused on at this time. Red hot chemistry, a deep love. This is eternal love here. This is the kind of love that lasts forever. A fiery passion between two people. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. A new beginning, new love, new connections, new relationships, and you've got some options that are presenting itself here. And go with the flow, very important. All right, so let's add to this. Now, since there are references to a life partner, new love, a deep love coming in, there are those of you that are in separation from the one that you love, a lost connection. So I wanted to add that into this Chinese Zodiac reading for the dog. And this is a particular deck by Angelic Revelation 144, A Connection Lost Somewhere in Time, Messages for My Lost Love. Okay, so for those of you who resonate with this, You are estranged from somebody that you still care for and love. Let's take a look and see where they're at. Angels and spirit guides for the dog, please. Chinese Zodiac for the dog. Just friends. I tried to be just friends with you, but seeing you with another lover was heartbreaking. So take that only if it resonates, of course. Some of you might have already moved on to somebody else, and maybe you told this person, can we just be friends? And that wasn't okay because they still have so much love for you. So again, take it only if it resonates. We've got my endless love. You are my eternal love. I love you to infinity. Isn't that interesting, considering we have the red rose card saying the same thing, eternal love. It says it right there. That's how they see you. They still care for you. Yes, I still care about you. I always care about you. This person has never stopped loving you or caring for you. What else for the dog? Eternal love. Again. Our love felt immortal and everlasting, but the timing was never right between us. Although we said goodbye, I still feel you with me and I see you in my dreams. So you guys might be connecting in your dreams. There's something tied into this eternal love. They see you as somebody that they still want to be able to build a life with. We've got I walked away. Okay, so somebody walked away from you. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you when you needed me. I was heartbroken. I should have fought for you and our love. It will always be my biggest regret. So as you can see here, for the collective, there are so many things that they're wanting to implement in this connection to come back. They see you as an eternal love. They've got some regrets if they did walk away from you. If that's what happened in your situation, they see you as somebody that they could still really build a life with and wanting to possibly come back and return, which is why we've got with that Ace of Cups, a new beginning for some of you. Give it another try, another chance this year, possibly. Okay, so that's what's coming through from that deck. Let's go ahead and grab some insight here. Signs from Spirit Love Oracle. This is by Mystic Moon, so let's go ahead and see what comes through from this deck for the dog. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know? All right. Angels and spirit guides, please. What else do we need to know for the dog? Love it. Look at that. We've got 1111, a spiritual awakening coming through for some of you, and it does say you are on the right path. Okay, which is great. So you're on track, you're on the right path when it comes to your life purpose and your life's journey this year. And we have bread, hospitality. The person that you are estranged from or the one that you are thinking about for this reading could be somebody that you broke bread with. You guys shared a meal together. They have been in your home, you have been in theirs. And I feel they miss you, they think about you, they see you as this endless, eternal love. You might be seeing their name. This is all about energy alignment here. So if you keep seeing signs tied into your person's name, we have an M here and a 3. Somebody's name could have 3 M's or start with an M if that applies. So pay attention to these signs that are trying to grab your attention here. We also have brown. This one keeps popping up for some reason. We've got bread. We've got cinnamon right there. Grounding, stability, foundation. This perhaps is what it is that you are striving for this year. And I love how it's falling right next to this. Peace and moving forward. Moving forward on a much more stable foundation. There could also be songs that you hear that remind you of a particular someone, someone who's captured your heart. The lyrics to those songs might be trying to give you a message of some sort from your person. Or they could be experiencing this as well. We do have the Diamond card. For some of you, maybe this is the year that you end up getting engaged or proposed to, or taking things to the next level, long-term commitment, marriage, building a life together. This could also represent promises that you make to each other, or even promises that you make to yourself. Promises that need to be kept in order for you to look back at this year and know that you didn't fail yourself and that you really worked hard to get your life in order and to move things to the next level. Now, for those of you who are in an estranged relationship, you have a lost love here. Look at this. This card as well, and as many times as I've shuffled this deck, there is a reconciliation card. Okay, so bridging the gap between two people, coming back together. So if you're missing somebody, you haven't seen them in a while, or you've had a breakup and it was very painful, they still love you, they still care for you. This chemistry is pretty intense still, and they want to come back, and maybe you want them back. The 1111 card also represents a wish that can come true for the dog. Okay, so let's wrap things up here, guys, with some final guidance from your guardian angels. So not a very long reading, just a quick check-in for the Chinese Zodiacs this time around for the bonus readings. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just wanted to offer you guys something different, something new this time. All right, guardian angel messages for the dog. We have a positive outcome, which I love. At this very moment, you are sowing the seeds of your future through your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and attitudes, whether through love, fear, or indifference. You are always creating something. So remember to keep your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes positive, and you will create a positive outcome, which is so crucial. Because remember, the cards that came through here today are inadequate. We've got I can't do it, confusion, feeling rejected, and we have fear. Okay, so as it says, whether through love, fear, or indifference, whatever energy you are in, that's what you will be bringing back towards you. So it's time to shift out of these energies so that you can create a more positive outcome in your life. That was a very important message that needed to come through for some of you. So let's grab one final message here for the dog, wrapping things up for this reading, for your bonus reading. One more message, and we have a prayer. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of the fear that I project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment and feel your eternal love. There's that reference to eternal love again. Within and around me. Help me to realize and fulfill my true potential. And this is the year for the dog, I feel, to definitely tap into that true potential and to achieve anything and everything that you've ever wanted to manifest. Make this the year for you. Okay, so that's what I've got for the dog. I hope you guys who resonate with these messages enjoyed this reading and were able to find value in it. If you are interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that information is down below in the description box. That is it for now, guys. I will see you next time. Take care.